Today's episode is gonna be a full day of eating, and currently I'm at about 4,100 calories. I eat around 90 grams of fat, 225 protein, and the rest is carbs, so that's a whole lot. Mainly I focus on putting the carbs before my workouts, but let's just jump right in. I don't want to make it too complicated. I'll just show you what I eat, and my first meal is always oats with berries and a whey protein. It doesn't really matter which one you pick. So we got 250 of oats, 250 grams, 150 of this. I'm a fan of berries because they have a lot of good vitamins, a lot of fiber. They're just very high nutrient dense, and we got 40 grams of protein to make this meal number one. So that's not my testosterone. I'm just kidding. The cool part about this is that it's super easy to make. Takes about 2 minutes. You have high nutrient, high fiber, high protein, and you could just mix this up with a different type of fruit. I could use bananas or apples, and a different protein powder. So basically you would have a different meal each time. So yeah, that's number one. And look at this. Okay, it's not the prettiest, but oh, it's time to eat again. So usually for my second meal, I either have rice or pasta with chicken, and sometimes I really try to leave it at sometimes, but sometimes I have tuna. So yeah, that's basically tuna, rice, a mix of vegetables. Usually I just put 250 grams of the mix in it, and that's pretty nutrient dense. Now I have some tomatoes because the mix was empty. Tomato is not the optimal vegetable because I don't think there's really anything in there that's beneficial. And sometimes I go for pesto, and sometimes I just go for something like okay, now it's sharp. Yeah, something like this. So we have 200 grams of rice, 150 grams of tuna, 100 grams of tomato, a few grams of the vegetable mix, and we make it approximately 100 of this as well. And then we have our cute little bowl. Yeah, so that's it. Meal number 2. This got way later than I expected, but that's just a perfect example of not everything going according to plan. Yeah, I messed up my diet a little today. So usually I have about 4 meals at least. Sometimes it's 5. Today it's 3 because I was outdoors and it took way longer than I expected. So now I gotta trim it a little together. We have 300 grams of pasta. Maybe I can show you here. It's a huge bowl. 300 grams of pasta. We got 300 grams of eggs, a little cheese, a little greens, tomato. Most important, the Snickers. I think you can see it. And how is this called? If you guys know what this is in English, it's basically, it's just proteins without fat. Tastes like shit, but that's okay. Yeah, this is a pretty big meal, and I've been thinking about if I should post this now, if I should film it tomorrow, but that's my journey in my life, and well, if a day or two don't go according to plan, that's totally fine. I'm not gonna lose any muscle. What really matters also for you guys is your total intake of calories and protein. Of course, it's beneficial to have the most carbs before and after a workout. I had rest day today, so that's not big of a deal, but yeah, I hope this was somewhat helpful, and yeah, just don't stress too much about diet. If there's a few parameters that are perfectly in place, like you hit your protein, you hit your carbs and your fats, so your total calories are matched, that's really 95% of what matters. So yeah, have a good one.